What if the very first 5 minutes after waking could determine whether you live 5, 10, or even 30 more years? Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet modern research suggests this window of time may shape your health more than you realize. Before we dive in, if you want to uncover more life-saving routines and senior health secrets, subscribe now, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up, because your future health could depend on it. Here's the disturbing truth. Nearly 99% of seniors unknowingly make morning mistakes that silently cut years off their lives. Getting up too fast, rushing to coffee, or ignoring small signals from the body leads to dizziness, sudden blood pressure drops, brain fog, and cumulative stress on the heart and brain. A 2023 study in The Lancet Healthy Longevity reported that older adults who adopted a structured morning routine lowered mortality risk by almost 29%. That means simple daily actions could literally extend life. So let's break down a science-backed, step-by-step routine that slows aging, restores balance, protects brain health, and sets you up for energy all day. Pay special attention to step number 3 in part 2. It's the one most people get wrong, yet it may hold the key to reversing years of brain decline. But first, let me ask you, what's the very first sensation you feel in the morning? Heavy legs, stiff joints, mental fog? Share your answers in the comments. We reply to each one with tailored advice to help your mornings improve. Step 8, wake up without sitting up. When your eyes open, resist the urge to sit up immediately. At that moment, your blood pressure is low, your circulation hasn't stabilized, and your brain is still calibrating balance. Jumping up too fast can cause dizziness, faintness, or dangerous falls. A 2021 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society showed seniors who waited 30-60 seconds before sitting up reported 41% fewer incidents of morning lightheadedness. Here's what to do. Stay on your back, wiggle fingers and toes, blink, and stretch slowly. Breathe deeply, count to 30, then roll to your side before pushing yourself up. It's like warming up before exercise. You're easing your body into action. Soon you'll notice mornings feel different. Less fog, no clinging to walls, clearer balance before even leaving the bed. If this tip surprises you, hit that like button right now so more seniors can discover it. And don't forget to subscribe. What you learn here could transform your mornings. Step 7, reset your mouth chemistry before swallowing. Most people start their day with water, pills, or coffee. But overnight, the mouth becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and acids. Swallowing before resetting sends toxins into your gut and bloodstream, fueling inflammation linked to heart disease and memory decline. A 2022 study in oral diseases connected poor morning oral hygiene with a 24% higher risk of systemic inflammation. Here's the fix. As soon as you're up, do a 30-second oil pull with coconut or sesame oil. Swish gently, then spit into a tissue. Next, use a tongue scraper. You'll be shocked at the coating it removes. Finally, rinse with warm water and brush. This 3-step reset reduces inflammation, freshens breath, and even improves nutrient absorption from breakfast. Within days, you may notice less bloating, clearer thinking, and lighter energy. Want more overlooked, science-backed habits? Subscribe and turn on the bell. We release even bigger health secrets you don't want to miss. Step 6. Delay caffeine and activate joints instead. For decades, coffee was promoted as the first thing to grab in the morning. But for older adults, caffeine in the first 20 minutes actually works against the body. It spikes adrenaline, constricts blood vessels, and disrupts natural cortisol rhythms, leading to energy crashes later. A 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine confirmed that caffeine consumed too soon after waking disrupted cortisol cycles in 68% of participants over 60. What your body truly needs first is movement. Not cardio, but gentle joint activation that stimulates circulation and synovial fluid, the body's natural lubricant. Try this sequence. Ankle rolls, 10 circles each direction per foot. Knee circles, gentle rotations with hands resting on knees. Hip openers. Lift one knee and circle outward. Repeat both sides. Shoulder shrugs and rolls, lift, hold, roll back and down. Neck tilts side to side, forward and back, slow and controlled. Do this for 3 of 5 minutes. You'll feel blood flow improve, stiffness fade, and posture realign. When you finally enjoy coffee 30 to 45 minutes later, it will support your energy instead of draining it. That's the foundation. Don't rush out of bed, clean your mouth chemistry before swallowing, and move your joints before caffeine. These 3 steps reset your body's systems instead of stressing them. Now that your body is balanced and your joints are awake, it's time to move on to the next phase of this routine. These steps may look small, but they target areas of the body that determine whether you feel sluggish or energized for the rest of the day. Step 5. Ground your bare feet and reset your inner compass. If you often wake up feeling slightly dizzy or unsteady, the issue might not be poor sleep. It could be your internal orientation system. This part of your brain depends on signals from your feet, yet socks, shoes, and slippers block most of that feedback. Without it, balance weakens and mental clarity fades. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found seniors who practiced 5 minutes of barefoot grounding every morning improved balance and spatial memory by 21% in just 3 weeks. Here's the method. After your joint routine, stand barefoot on a firm surface. Outside on grass is ideal, but even a hardwood floor works. Shift your weight from side to side, then heel to toe, focusing on how the floor feels against your skin. Inhaling slowly while grounding reconnects your brain with your body's internal compass. You'll reduce fall risk, stabilize posture, and clear morning fog before your day even begins. If you're finding these tips eye-opening, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. We have even more surprising habits that can change your mornings forever. Step 4. Feed your brain before your stomach. What you consume first after waking determines how your brain functions for the next 24 hours. Overnight, your body loses nearly a liter of water through breathing and sweat, leaving the brain slightly shrunken until it's rehydrated. Without immediate hydration, neurons fire more slowly, attention slips, and memory recall weakens. A 2021 study in nutrients showed older adults who drank 16-20 ounces of water right after waking scored 23% higher on memory and focus tests within 20 minutes. But water alone isn't enough. Neurons also need electrolytes and natural glucose to restore function. Here's a simple formula. Mix a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt in warm water with lemon juice, then sip slowly. Afterward, eat a few bites of fruit, blueberries, banana, or apple slices. This stabilizes cortisol, primes the nervous system, and supports medication absorption. Within days, you'll feel steadier, sharper, and calmer. Drop a comment below telling us what your first drink of the day usually is. We'll give you tips on how to upgrade it instantly. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like button so more seniors can benefit. Step 3. Stimulate your brain before relaxing it. Many routines emphasize relaxation in the morning, deep breathing, quiet sitting, or stretching. But for seniors, the real danger is understimulation. After 60, the reticular activating system in the brain, which regulates alertness, becomes less responsive. If you don't activate it within 30 minutes of waking, your brain speed stays low all day. A 2023 review in Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews found that seniors who practiced early cognitive stimulation improved memory, processing speed, and reaction time by up to 32%. The mistake most people make is turning to screens. Scrolling news or social media floods the brain with dopamine and leaves it flat an hour later. Instead, choose active engagement for 3 to 5 minutes. Solve a crossword, read an article out loud, or recite your to-do list from memory. Even recalling names from the past activates the hippocampus, the region most vulnerable to aging. When you build this habit, you'll notice something striking. Sharper focus, easier recall, and mornings that feel brighter and more alive. At this point, your body is balanced, hydrated, and your brain has already switched on. The last 2 steps don't just improve mornings, they lock in energy, stabilize hormones, and give emotional resilience for the entire day. Step 2. Sync your breath with light. Every organ in your body follows the circadian rhythm, a 24-hour cycle that regulates sleep, hormones, and alertness. What resets this rhythm every morning is light. But when you combine natural light with slow, guided breathing, the benefits multiply. A 2022 study in Chronobiology International found that seniors who practiced breathwork while exposed to morning light improved mood, motivation, and focus by 31% within 2 weeks. Here's how. Stand near a window or step outside. Look toward the sky, not directly at the sun. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. Repeat 6 to 10 times. This strengthens the vagus nerve, resets cortisol cycles, and boosts serotonin, the hormone that stabilizes mood and energy. You'll feel lighter, calmer, and more centered before the day truly begins. If you're serious about making mornings sharper, hit that like button now. It helps this community grow and spreads these powerful tips to more seniors. Step 1. Speak one purposeful sentence aloud. The final anchor of this routine is simple yet powerful. When you wake, your brain shifts from deep theta waves to full alertness. In this state, your thoughts are more likely to imprint and shape the hours ahead. That's why one spoken sentence can set the entire tone for your day. A 2020 study in psychology and aging showed that seniors who practiced verbal intention setting improved focus and reduced anxiety after just 6 weeks. Choose a clear, purposeful statement. Today, I'll call someone I care about. I'll walk outside and breathe the air. I'll finish something I started yesterday. Speaking aloud activates the prefrontal cortex, which governs planning and decision-making. Over time, this habit builds resilience, the ability to bounce back from stress, illness, or setbacks. Bringing it all together. In just a few minutes, you've learned how to wake up gently without shocking your system, reset your mouth chemistry, activate joints before caffeine, ground your feet to reboot balance, hydrate and fuel your brain, stimulate your neurons, sync breath with light, speak a purposeful sentence. These aren't gimmicks. They're simple, science-backed actions that can extend not just your lifespan, but your quality of life. Tomorrow morning, try even one step. You'll notice the difference. Subscribe to Vital Senior Secrets, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Because these 5 minutes could change how long you live and how strong you feel. And share in the comments. Which step will you try first? We respond to every message with personalized tips.